welcome to another session in this series. In the previous session, we ended on question number 133. Okay, here we start with question number 134. The question says the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 3 times the sum of its exterior angles. How many sides has the polygon? First, let's write down the sum of interior angles, and this is the formula. Okay, and then we are saying that it is equal to 3 times the exterior angle, the sum of the exterior angle. Now, cool. We know the sum of exterior angles of a polygon is what? 360. But they're saying it is 3 times this. Okay? 3 times this will give us this. Okay? 3 times the exterior angle, the sum of exterior angle, give us the sum of interior angles. Okay? So this is what you're looking for. So we just need to find the value of n. Okay, so here if we divide both sides by 180, then 180 can cancel out. Okay, here 180 goes in 360 twice, so we'd have n minus 2 to be equal to what? 6. So n will give us 6 plus 2, which is 8. So the number of sides is what? 8, which is C. Cool. Let's move on to question number 135. The question says, this is a straight line. POX is equal to angle POX, which is this angle, POX, okay, is equal to angle POQ. POQ is this angle, okay? So this angle and this angle are the same. So if we say this angle is X, then that means this angle will also be what? X. Cool. All right. Now, I said angle ROY is equal to angle QOR, this angle. Okay, so these two angles are also the same. So if we label this as Y, then this will also be what? Y. Okay, cool. Now we can do what? Do a sum of the angles here, then we equate it to 180 because they are what? Supplementary. The angles on the line add up to what? 180. So x plus x, which is 2x, plus y, which is 2y, should give us what? 180. Okay, so 2x plus 2y should give us what? 180. Cool. Now let's factor out 2 from here. X plus y is equal to 180. Now we can then divide both sides by 2 and we can cancel out. Okay, 2 cancels this 2, and here will be what? 90. That means x plus y is equal to what? 90. But the question says we should find what? Angle POQ, which is this, which is x, plus angle ROY, which is what? Y. So x plus y is what we are supposed to find. But we have x plus y here to be 90. So our angle, this sum that you are looking for, is the same as x plus y. So our answer will be what? 90. So our answer is B. Cool. Let's move on to question 136. The question says 3 exterior angles of a polygon are 30, 40, and 60. If the remaining exterior angles are 46 each, name the polygon. Okay, so this question, they've given us 3 exterior angles. We know them: 30, 40, and 60. Let's write it down. 30, 40, and then 60. Okay, so now we don't know the number of remaining what angles, but we've been told that each of them is what? 46. Okay, we've been told that each of them is 46. So in order to find that number, the number of angles remaining, we just need to what? Multiply this 46 by x, then we add it to this. Okay, because we don't know how many angles are remaining, but we know that each of them are what? 46. So if each of the angles is x, then that means the remaining angles will be what? 46. The remaining sum of the angles will be 46 times x. That is 46x, right? So let's write it here. 46x. Okay, so we have 3 angles here, and then we have x number of angles whose value, or whose magnitude is what? 46. So we just need to find this x. Then we can now find the total number of angles that are available. That will be 1 plus 4 plus, 1, 2, 3 plus x. Okay, so 3 plus x will be what? Then the number of sides. Okay, because first we'll be given 3 angles here, and then x number of angles that we don't know about. Okay, so the number of x, the number of angles n, will be equal to what? 3 plus x. So what we need to find right now is just what? Is x. Now how do you find this x? Okay, we just need to add it together, and then we equate it to what? 360, because we know that the sum of exterior angles add up to what? 360. Okay, so let's do that. We have 30 plus 40 plus 60 plus 46x should give us what? 360. So 46x should give us 360 minus 130, which is what? 230. 46x. 46x. So now we can divide both sides by 46. 46. And that will give us what? X will be equal to 5. Now that we know x, we can just input it right here, and then we find our n. Okay, so our n will be equal to what? 3 plus x, which is what? 5. So the number of sides is what? 8. Oh, now what do you call an 8-sided polygon? It is what? An octagon. So our answer is octagon, which is C. Cool. Let's move on to question number 137. The question says, in the diagram, NQ is parallel to TS. These two lines are parallel. Okay. Now, and then we will give it the angle of angle RTS, this angle to be what? 50. And then angle PRT, this angle is what? 100. Now we will asked to find the value of angle NPR. So this is the angle we are looking for. This angle right here. Okay, cool. Now, to find this angle right here, there are a lot of ways you can do it. We can either find these two angles and we add them together to get this, because the sum of two opposite interior angles will give us what? The exterior angle. Okay, so if we find this angle and then this angle, we can add it together to get this our angle right here at P. Okay, cool. Now, when you look at these two lines, they are parallel, right? That means we can have what? We can have alternate angles. We can have alternate angles. Okay, these two angles are what? Alternate. Okay, and alternate angles are what? Equal. So if this side is 50, this side also be what? 50. So let's write down 50. This angle is what? 50. Okay, cool. Now, similarly, we can only find this angle right here, because angles on the line add up to what? 180. And this is 100. So this one will be what? 180 minus 100. Okay, so this angle right here will be what? 180 minus 100, which is what? 80. Cool. Now that we know this side and then this side, we can only find this side by adding them together. Okay, because as we said already, the sum of two opposite interior angles will give us what? The exterior angle. Okay, cool. So let's add it. 50 plus 80 will give us what? 130. So the angle at NPL, should give us what? 80 plus 50, and that is what? 130 degrees. Okay, that is B. Cool. All right, I think we'll have to stop here for now. In the next session, we move on to question 138. Thank you so much for joining this session. See you again next time. Bye.